Hi, my name's Jared Cincola. We're at Forum Restaurant and we're going to make a spinach and ricotta ravioli. So we're going to start with our pasta dough. This is 4 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to make a little hole in the center of it. Whole eggs. We're going to add 8 ounces of egg yolk. Quarter cup of milk. Pinch of salt. And a little bit of white wine. Start by pulling the flour over the top and kneading everything all together. And here we go. Okay, we are going to be letting this pasta dough rest for about an hour. We're going to toss sprinkle a little bit of extra flour on top of it, and then wrap it in plastic and let it sit in your fridge for about an hour. All right, so as our pasta dough is resting in the walk-in, we are going to start our filling. We just have about a tablespoon of olive oil. Let that kind of heat up just for a minute. We're going to add chopped garlic, 1 whole shallot chopped also, and then just 1 little pinch of chili flake. You just want to sweat those down a little bit, but don't want them to burn at all or caramelize. We just want a nice little sweat. I'm going to add our spinach. Add 1 pinch of salt. Let that saute down for another minute. We're going to add our remaining white wine. Any drinkable white wine will do. Anything you have in the house. We're going to saute that up really quick. And then we are going to move to a bowl over here to cool. A little bit of ice water in another bowl, and it's going to cool it a lot faster for you. All right, so our filling our spinach is cold now. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish the ricotta filling. What we have here is about 2 pounds of whole milk ricotta. Just going to add that in. Some rendered bacon, just to give it a little bit of texture. Add a little pinch of salt, some black pepper, a pinch of chiffonade basil, zest, and a little bit of whole nutmeg. And we're going to mix this all together. There we go. Spinach and ricotta filling for our egg yolk ravioli. All right, so what I've done here so far is I've taken our pasta dough that we've let rest for about an hour, and I've cut it in half. It's just going to be easier to put through the sheeter. You can also buy sheets of pasta if you don't have the ability to do this at home. You can buy sheets of pasta at any Italian delicatessen. I think they even have it at like Whole Foods and Stop and Shop at this point. So it could be something that you could skip at home if you don't have the ability to make your own pasta. And it'll save you a little bit of time also. All right, so I just give this a quick roll through. We're going to start our pasta sheeter on the number 10, and we're going to go to about a number 3, and that's the thinness of the pasta that you want. And you're just going to pull it out, pull it through. The first couple, I only do it through one time, and then when we start to get a little thinner, I'll roll it through twice, just to kind of tighten the pasta up and give it a little bit thicker. And now pull it through. And there we go. All right, so our pasta is all sheeted out here. So we're ready to actually assemble the ravioli. I have my filling in a pastry bag. If you do not have a pastry bag at home, you can use a Ziploc bag, put it all in the corner, and then slice the corner off, and it serves the same purpose. So if you don't have any of these available at home, you're fine. What I'm going to do first is I have a little bit of cutter here, just to give myself an eye of where I want to put the actual filling. So I just kind of tap it, just a little indentation to kind of give myself a little bit of a mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the pasta. I'm going to fill the outside a little bit more. All set. What I have here is just a standard spoon. I'm going to make a little bit of an indent so the egg yolk fills and will stay in place. That's why we fill the outside a little bit more than the center. You can do this with your hand or with the actual. I find it easier to use the eggshell because it gives you a little bit more control. So I would top the pot and then use the smaller end of it. There we go. We are going to take a little bit of beaten whole egg just to kind of seal around it. Then this, start by pressing the pasta down on the end, laying it over the top. And we're just going to seal very gently around. If you have a pizza cutter at home, you can use a pizza cutter or a regular knife. But then we just kind of, this is, cut it and seal it. Cut it and seal it. To remove the excess. Here is our egg yolk stuffed spinach and ricotta ravioli. All right, so we are going to boil this now for about 4 minutes, and then we are going to finish it in a white wine butter sauce here. All right, so it's been about 3.5 to 4 minutes. I'm going to toss it here in my sauce. A little bit of zucchini puree on the bottom. Finish with a little bit of Parmesan Reggiano. Here's a little micro basil for garnish. We're going to cut right into the center. And watch the egg yolk open up. And that's our raviolo.